Let me click start recording. Welcome to YouTube audience back for the CLG FC episode 213. And yeah, we've got our third game of the season. Just put away the spicy barbecue chicken marinade in the fridge too. Listen, according to fucking Tom from Tarn, none of that's American apparently. But whatever. Um, American food's just good. It doesn't matter if it's American, Mexican. British food's okay at times. Like beef pies are nice. Full English is nice. Fish and chips is nice. Like all of that's good cuisine. But then once you get the mushy peas part, I'm out. Just like Italian food, I love British cuisine. Yeah, I know. I love Italian cuisine. I love Italian cuisine. The moment you get to, but the thing is, a lot of Italian cuisine is seafood based as well. I'm not a big seafood guy. I don't like scallops. I don't like squid. I don't like calamari. I don't like any of that stuff. That they eat that stuff, man. So that's a big part of Italian cuisine. I'm not into seafood. I don't like seafood. So I wouldn't eat that part of Italian cuisine, right? But the pastas and all that stuff, absolutely. I love how you bring the kids to games. That's part of U.S. sports. I get wholly behind how family friendly it is. Yeah, I agree. Um, that's kind of why people are like, oh, the whole belongs in the ocean for Norway. That's fair. Um, shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie is good. I think the thing is, with the family friendly thing is, a lot of people take the piss out of the U.S. sports fans, especially the MLS fans, right? But because they don't stand, sing, chant, and I'm like, we have sections that do that. Like we'll have a whole stand dedicated for if you want to sing, stand, chant, and then the rest is like spaces for people to bring the families and whatnot. You know what I mean? Or if you don't want to chant and you just feel like sitting down when you get there. Like I understand it's not sitting down is a very controversial thing at football apparently, but I don't. I'm in the supporter section, so I stand and sing and chant for 90 minutes. But you know, it's there's a specific area of the stadium for that, and then there's a specific area of the stadium for if you want to bring your family. You know what I mean? Like that is the what I like about it. Um, so you know, because some people still bring their kids into our section, but our section's known as the we're the rough guys or the rough women, guys and girls. We're it's the best of world without being best, if you know what I mean. But it's balanced for everyone. Yeah, I agree. Gary Miller coming in. That's what I like about it. You know what I mean? Like we can be ourselves and curse and swear and all that other stuff in our section, sing, chant, all that stuff, and the people that care about their kids and whatnot, or want their kids to be exposed to it for the first time, can go to a different section, and whoosh, there they are. So, um, let's give you a shout out, Gary. How are you, man? Guys, Gary Miller, another great. Did that not work? Did that not work? Why didn't that work? There it is. Holy moly, that was so delayed on my stream. On my screen, it was so delayed. But go follow Gary Miller. Yeah, I am going, mate. I hope you are too. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Let's go over the results elsewhere in the league. It was so delayed on my OBS. Almondbury Woolpack hosting Cross Hills. McQueen in the 19th put the hosts up 1-0. Bethke for Cross Hills leveled it in the 23rd. Knight then put them ahead in the 32nd. Doubled the advantage to 2 goals in the 42nd, make it 3-1 at the break. Second half, McQueen in the 61st got one back for Almondbury Woolpack. That made it 3-2. Cassidy then put it in his own net in the 75th to give Cross Hills the 4-2 advantage. Humphreys pulled them back within one with an 81st minute goal for Almondbury Woolpack. And then Knight shut the door in added time at the end of the second half. 5-3 Cross Hills. They win. They pick up the 3 points. Bradley hosting Bickerstaff. It was Ward for Bickerstaff in the 11th minute before Dennis leveled it for Bradley in the 16th. Campbell then put Bradley ahead 2-1 at the break with a 38th minute goal. Parker in the 89th, though, secured a point for Bickerstaff. 2-2, they'll split the points. Bradley now 7 points out of a possible 9 to start their season. We are in second place by a point. Um, well, there's a 300 millisecond lag from New York to Europe alone, so that won't help either. Yeah, that's true. I was surprised that's a computer thing for some reason. I got to turn off Firefox audio and then play a song. I People all the time with headphones, they're like, get a Steel Series, get a HyperX, get this F1 restarting scene a bit. Take care, David. And I gotta say, I've had Steel Series headphones now, and I've had HyperX headphones, and I've been disappointed in both companies. I'm disappointed in HyperX because they were the most uncomfortable things I could have possibly worn. I'm disappointed with these ones in Steel Series because if they don't have audio playing in them, even if I'm using the microphone, the headset will cut out. So I'm like, why does the headset turn itself off if I'm actively using the mic? I have to kill some zombies with friends. I'll be lurking. Take care. You're either playing Helldivers or COD, but or 7 Days to Die. But take care, and take care of all the zombies, will you? So, uh, man, every Twitch Project Zomboid actually nice. Yes, enjoy though. Every Twitch tab that I have had open has just crashed on me, and it just seems like it's going to be that kind of day today. I mean, every single one I had open has crashed. What an annoyance that is. Jesus Christ. That includes my stream dashboard, by the way. My streamer dashboard. That's gone down. So, I just had to reload that. You're top in the promotion table. Let's go. Bournemouth Arsenal kicked off. Oh my God, that smacked the shit out of the post. The question is, do I want to watch that, or I don't think so. I don't think it matters, does it? Really? uh, Sorry. Yeah. Uh, we reject the offer for Parks. This is going to be a tough game, actually. FC Isle of Man are going to be a decent side. Right. Um, I'm interested to see if the sports score bot, by the way, they told me the MLS is fixed, so I'm interested. Sellout expected. Wow. A capacity crowd of 285 is expected. The average attendance has been 251. We've had 251 fans here at our season opener. Aston Villa been defeated Fulham. Sports scorebot. 6-4 were the favorites. Isle of Man is 13-8. The draw 5-2. The under 18s, yes, that we will actually have to scout. Okay. Chris Sharnock is a free. Oh my God! Look at his stats. Holy shit! Bruh, he was just at York. He was a Man United youth, and he got released, and he went to York. Holy shit, he's good. I know. He's 28, so he's in his peak. But like, bro, think of it. We're in the 10th division, man. We're in the 10th division, and this guy is a free agent, man. Will he join? There's only one way to find out. Without discussing with their agent. He's a free agent, man. He doesn't have any interest in the move. Cool. Well, he's not interested. No. So the answer is no, Blockbuster. A very emphatic no. But like, yeah, what a fucking free agent, man. Holy moly. And Bohemians, oh, well, they're Irish Premier. But like, what finances are Bohemians gonna have? 5 million? I mean, our finances are even better than that. So I'm miles under the wage budget too. I'm at tier 10. I'm miles under the wage budget. Like, I have so much money. So from basically one player sale, but yeah, I have so much money. But oh, I meant to queue up the next one. Right, Silsden reserves are taking on Lancaster. It's the only match of the day. That was what was that? Flash and Fix. Now we got AGE Troop. Oh, come on. Oh my God. Come on. Can't wait to see your FM14 save. I have been streaming it in a Discord. Uh, not mine. Just somebody else's Discord. But yeah. Uh, the season one we finished 19 points behind first. Season two we're clicking. I've conceded 4 goals and we've won in 9 games. Like we're unreal. I basically found three. Actually, to be honest with you, well, so I scouted a lot of South Korea in the save, right? And I signed three very good touted prospects who happened to be free agents. So that was the first good thing that happened in the offseason. Then I found somebody in the lower leagues who was just unreal. Like, absolutely unreal, this kid. And I made a transfer offer, and the club said, we don't actually want any money up front. You can just give us 20% of your next sell on. And I'm like, no upfront cash, and I just owe you 20% of your next sell on should I sell the player. Like, 100% I'll take that deal. So I got him for basically free. He's just got a 20% sell on fee attached to him. And then I found this Chinese guy who is older. He's like 30, but he was released by is it Guangdong in China, and he had no problem coming to Korea. And he was like, yeah, I'll come to Korea. And I'm like, he is like so versatile. He is a defensive midfielder and also plays defensive right back, defensive left back, and center back. And I'm like, bro, you're exactly the kind of depth that I need. Like, I wasn't even going to sign him as a first team player. I'm like, you are a depth piece, essentially. But I'll pay you whatever you want because I had room in the wage budget. And he only asked for like 500 pounds a week or something like that. And then the last thing I did was I went to the division above, and my board gave me 300,000 essentially for a transfer budget because I sold one of my star strikers. Um, he was my star striker, and he was Brazilian. You're only allowed 4 foreign players, and he only scored 9 goals in 35 games the previous season. So I'm like, listen, I understand he's supposed to be good, but like performance-wise, he's just not fitting the system. And somebody came in above and offered 100,000 upfront with 20,000 in additional installments. And I was like, this is $120,000 for this guy who's underperforming. I will 100% sell him to you. And that's what I did. And then I went to another club, a different club in the upper division, and said, hey, you've got this incredible 20-year-old talent who could turn into like one of the best strikers in Korea, I'll pay you $100,000 if you give him to me. And they did. So I was like, cool, sure. So, yeah, he's banging in goals. Like the whole team's clicking now. It's just awesome. It's just so awesome. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. So, um, Silsden reserves Lancaster. Cole for Silsden got the host started with an 18th minute goal. Roma in the 30th made it 2-0, but McGukin in the 50th from the penalty marker, and McPake in the 63rd leveled it for Lancaster, before McGukin from the penalty spot again in the 80th put the visitors up 3-2. Bennett in added time at the end of the second half ensured Silsden reserves at least got a point out of the occasion. Lancaster, for now, have climbed themselves out of relegation. And although all the teams below them do have a game in hand, but that does climb them out of relegation. Silsden are now a point above the drop as well. We have got, it is match day. Your save sounds awesome, to be frank. It was just really good business in the off season. Um, it was just really, really good business in the off season. I had 3 players who had to go on loan as well to I can't remember the name of the freaking club, but there is a club in Korea, and it's basically like the Army's football club, right? And they go on loan there for 2 years because you're required to do military service in Korea. So that club got promoted, the first season they went up, and then 3 of my guys went out on loan to that club because they had to do their military service. So I get them back in 2 seasons. That's a. Hang on. Sorry. uh, that's if I'm still there. Mosley versus Ince is the marquee matchup for today. You know, I could get poached once I win K League 2. I think that might be that there's a potential for that. I'm gonna put Wellman in for Perver now. Um, yeah, he's allowed. He's unused. So it's 100% save. So I have to win K League 2, the Korean FA Cup, and K League 1 before I leave Korea. Before I'm allowed to leave Korea and come back, but you know, Boston United signed Smith, so he's back in Vanarama National League North. Good for him, man. Um, but um, I do want to leave. I do want to win at least K League 2, so if I have to come back to Korea at any point in time, I can actually, you know, uh, just go straight to the top flight. I wanted to take a look really quickly at. Uh, oh no, Macclesfield's got 1 point in 2 games, but it's the start of the season. That's. I feel bad for Zig, man. Zig has been at Macclesfield for a while. Fourth, this is since Zig has been added to the save as Macclesfield manager. He got them to survive relegation. Then he got him in the playoffs and lost in the playoffs. Then he got him in the playoffs again and lost in the playoffs again. Then he got him in the playoffs again and lost in the playoffs again. Then he got him in the playoffs again and lost in the playoffs again. Uh, I don't know what it is. They just can't seem to break through the actual top. So, I meant to go staff members. Yes. No, I want to. No. Okay. I don't know. Anyway. Right. It's our match day once again. So let me get into it now. Let's see. We got nothing here. We got everybody healthy. Wellman's coming in for Perver. Where I'm just going to keep rotating the two, essentially. Um, Ben Brindley's been taking a knock, but he's not named. So let's get into the match itself, shall we? Where is my music? Music, music. There we go. So we're going to always press Ryan Marshall. They've made no changes. We've made no changes except for that one sub. And I'm going to point the finger. Where's the finger? Point the finger. If you carry your last performance, we'll do well. Didn't really motivate anybody but me. Here we go. They're in a... What the fuck is this? What is this? A 5-2... Like, what is this? A 3-5-2? We're in a 4-1-1-3-1. Will Davis, no matches this season so far. The buck stops. Let's go. Let's go. We're underway. We're in the black with the red. They are in the red with the black. We're underway. Third game of the season against what should be a very difficult FC Isle of Man. Did all of my Twitch chaps crash again? Yes, two of them did. Fuck sake. I don't know what it is with I don't know what it is. Oh, that's out for a Isle of Man corner. Here's Hunter. Whipped in. That's going to be a goal kick. Woolley will take this free kick far side. Mullen. That's easy for Brat. Why is Sheamus on the free kicks? Oh, fuck. That was close. Why is Sheamus on the free kicks? Hold on. Timeout. Set pieces. I can't take control. The free kick should have been... The free kick should 100% been a Konikun. I don't know why they're on Sheamus. Twinkle, Parks. Back post. Spaps is there. Oh, he's headed it wide. He's put it wide. Nicely done by Konikun. Here's Twinkle. Frack. Spaps. Frack. Dribbles it down on the right. Frack. Whips in across. Sheamus could be there. Instead, I couldn't tell who that was or what their name was. But it's out for a CLG corner. Here's Frack to take it. Whips this in. Back post. And Parks will grab it out of the air. 15th minute. Frack with the throw-in. Cookies. Back to Frack. On the right-hand side. Frack cuts back inside for Cookies. Gets the cross, and the Kunikun's there, but there's no power on the header, and Parks can handle it with ease. Here is the 16th minute now. Frack, Cookies. Off the intercepted throw. Cookies absolutely punts it forward for no reason, and Parks will put it back into play. Meant for Woolley. It's headed down by Parks. Twinkle, myself, Jack Lemon, MD. Back to Parks. Here's Jack. Finds Parks, Sheamus. Twinkle, Parks. Moving it forward, inching it forward. Sheamus in the space. Good run from Sheamus. Early cross, Snicky can't get enough power on it, and Parks is able to just grab that out of the air. Highlight still not over. Jack comes down with the ball re-entered into play. Here's Parks to Twinkle. He's got options. He goes for Akoni-kun on the inside. Akoni-kun back to Parks. Back to Akoni-kun, looking for the cut inside, but did not look like Twinkle was far up enough for that. Jack now for Parks. Finds Twinkle in the space. Good switch to Snicky. Snicky finds Parks on the left, going for the overlap. Parks gives it forward to Sheamus. It'll run out. Sheamus was offsides, and it would have been a goal kick either way. And that's the end of the highlight finally. Here is the 20th minute now with Twinkle. Akoni-kun. Cookies. Good touch from Cookies. Takes another touch, and Parks sees that out for a corner. Here's Sheamus. Whips this in. Parks doesn't come for it this time. Llewellyn can't run it down. Cookies tries to cross it, and it goes off Llewellyn, and that'll be a throw for us. Here's Parks with it. Sheamus. Back for Twinkle. Good tackle, but it goes right to Sheamus. Parks with the cross. Spatch back post. What a save from Parks. Sheamus with the corner. Whips this in, and Parks grabs that out of the air. I've got some good set speed times if you want to work really well. Hit me up in the Discord with him, because, yeah, I gave my set pieces to my assistant. I just wish, for 10 seasons, Akoni-kun took the direct free kicks, and I have no clue why Sheamus is the one assigned to take him all of a sudden. So, yeah, I definitely would love the direct free kicks. Or the set piece tactics, I mean. Here's Marshall. Hunter. Luarn, and that is over the goal. Here's Parks. Sheamus. Parks. Back for Sheamus. I think he's offsides. He's offsides. I meant to ask, actually, right? Because we have a record crowd. Is the Isle of Man far? The Isle of Man actually wouldn't be too far from where we are. We are in LythamSt.Anne's, and the Isle of Man is just northwest of Blackpool, right? So actually, it makes sense that away fans would have made the trip down. Oh, it's Snicky! Because it would have been one of the closer away days for them, probably, in all honesty. Here's Parks with a cross. Snicky, just great header. It's just a great header from Snicky. I can't even tell. 1-0 we lead. Parks, good cutout. Akoni-kun, Sheamus. Twinkle. Akoni-kun, Twinkle. Parks. It's a kickoff highlight, so it should send them. Nice. Oh, shit. Okay. Holy moly. All right. I need to figure out how to do these, but thank you very much. Attacking corner. Wow. These are in depth, man. Whoa. Yeah, I see they're all labeled. What folder am I putting it into? Sports Interactive, FM24. Does it go into tactics? Like, is that the folder I have to drop them into? In set pieces. Where the hell is that? That's not in the documents folder, is it? It's actually in the Steam folder, isn't it? Common Football Manager 2024 data. No, it is. I don't even have that folder. I guess I gotta make that folder, don't I? Then. Exported teams, games, graphics, kits, 3D kits, badges, languages, matches, automatic, nope, skins, tactic. I guess I got to make that folder. Maybe you have to create. I probably do. Yeah. 1-0 at the break. Snicky's 30-minute goal, 30th minute goal, is what separates the sides now. I just said we're definitely going to take charge. We can take charge of this match. I think we've played well. I'll make it in a moment. So. Twinkle, Snicky, Akonikun, Sheamus. Back for Snicky. Chance here, maybe. Kickoff highlight chance, maybe. Sheamus. Parks, whip it in, Parks. Twinkle, all the way back for me. Too heavy a touch. Frack comes down with it either way. Back for Parks, just whip it in, Parks. Twinkle. Goes for the switch with Frack. Good switch. Frack finds space on the left-hand side. Snicky, it's over the top. It is over the top. There's Sheamus with the free kick. Cookie's back posting. Parks grabs that out of the air. Here's a Konikun. Hunter. Twinkle, nicely done, Twinkle. Just run with it, man. Konikun, Snicky, the turn. Should go right. Yep, Spaps, you have the overlap option. Didn't go for it, it's got to go all the way back. Now it's got to go left. Got no other option. Can send him down the line. Sheamus. Twinkle. Oh, God. There we go. Did Sheamus stay on? Nope. Nope, the pass was too late. Man, that stand is packed. That stand is packed, bro. Here comes Parks to punch that out. Jack wins it, and that's the end of the highlight. This one back post. Brott is going to grab it out of the air. Frack will take it. Cookies. I don't know. Spaps, Frack, Twinkle. Here's Frack, Twinkle. Spaps. Myself over the top on the right-hand side. Here's Frack. That's out for a corner. Let me make that folder now while we are talking about it, right? Set pieces is what it's got to be named. Let me do that. Sympathetic. Welcome in, man. Guys, a great streamer. A really fun, why is this not working? A really fun streamer. It's actually a whole family of them. Sympathetic. Sorry, I did it right for everyone else for some reason. But Sympathetic. They've recently been going through that's just over. A playthrough of the original Unreal in a 4K remaster, which has been amazing to watch. I didn't realize how long the original Unreal is as well, by the way. So, but yeah, definitely worth a follow. Give him a follow. It was just rocking out to UT Radio, man. I love UT Radio. Back post, that's over the top. I think it's time for our first substitution here. It's going to have to be Spaps again. Joe Jones coming on for Spaps.
Quit your
Twinkle, that's just over the top. Oh, the bits as well. Thank you very much. You didn't have to. Thank you. Thank you for the 50 bits, Si. Appreciate it. Because if you know if you are, I just have to. Yeah, I know. Thank you very much. It goes a long way. It really, really does. It's actually streaming this year has been incredible. It's been absolutely incredible. Stevens, I think he's on. He's taking it first time instead of a touch, and that's over the whole complex. Uh, so we got Jones on. Sheamus might be the second sub here. Actually, it might be me. I'm not playing too well. Neither is Frack. Sam Wellman's going to come on for me. I don't have a DR to sub out because, yeah, I just don't. That's going all the way through. Jack's done well to clear that. That's back in. Stevens is fighting for it. Brad has to punch it. Just doing our part. And yeah, Unreal Gold is a hell of a game. Yeah, lots of good music with it. Yeah, exactly. And it's just I need to play it. It's been so long. I played it when it first came out, and I have not played Unreal 1, the original Unreal, since when I played it when it came out. So it's been too long. I mean, Unreal 1 was what, 1996? 96, right? Um, I want to say it was 96. So it would have been 1998, sorry. So it would have been 27 years since I touched it. So Cookies goes for gold. That's nowhere near. I have one sub left, and I think you know what it's time for. Simon Roger Mukendi, 98, and yes, the 4K is a definite must-try. Yeah, it looks amazing on your stream. I know that. So, also helped by the fact that you stream on YouTube at a higher bit rate and a higher resolution. It looks even better. So, because Twitch quality is just not it. Oh my God, Cookies score that. Oh my God, Cookies. Oh, good steal from Jones. So Kunde-kun's going to take it. He's onside. He was in his own half. He sends Mukendi down the line. Mukendi, Simon Roger Mukendi, and the cross is blocked for a corner. It's only 1-0 here. It's been a tight game. I've made all of my substitutions. Here's Frack, whips it in. Twinkle, heads up, not out. Jones can't get to it. It's cleared by Taylor. Jack comes back with it. Jack over the top. Oh, Voice missed it. Jones has got it. Here comes the cross, and Brown clears it. Cookies heads it back up, but Parks will get to it, and that's going to end the attack. That was such an opportunity, man. That was such an opportunity. New folder. Set pieces. There we go. I've made the folder now. Mukendi going for it. Sticky over the top. That was a chance to bury the game. Absolutely bury the game. 82nd minute now. I mean, we're pouring it on them. We just can't seem to. I just want a second goal to just put this to bed. Here's Parks. That's cut out by Llewellyn. And Stevens is absolutely miles, and I mean miles, offsides. Absolute acres offsides. So, here's Jack. Whips this in. Back post Jones can't get on top of it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, we're having a bit of problem with that 2K limitation on Twitch. Yeah, but I'm going to look at the web-based streamers. You just have to stay under the hard limit because it's the resolution as well. Twitch can't handle 1440p res. So, you know, the quality is just not going to be there. So, you know, I mean, 8K is the hard cap for Twitch, and that's not true 1080p bitrate. Like he's offsides. Marshall's offsides. True 1080p bitrate is like a minimum 10,000, and really it's like 12K. So yeah, it's a shame the world has moved on from 1080p. Yeah, I know. Even if you wanted to stream in 1080p, right? Like, it's not so much the res. I think he's off. Oh, he stayed on. Good clearance, Wellman. Good tackle. Holy moly, Wellman. That's a game-winning tackle right there. Um, Even if like 1080p isn't still bad, but it's the fact that the bit rate is capped at a bit rate that's lower than what 1080p essentially naturally asks for. Woolley was offsides. So, like, true 1080p doesn't really begin until like 12,000. Yeah. So, and broadcast quality 1080p is like 24,000. So, Twitch is nowhere close. Jones. Twitch is nowhere close to that with 8,000 as the hard limit. 8,500 for partners. But, that's just, I don't know. Amazon's cut so much from the service anyway. It's not like they're going to allow more bandwidth to be sent up to them anyway, So, Twitch doesn't really want you to go over 6,000, but the video of our recordings really sucks that. Yeah, I know. So this is why I always record while I stream instead of downloading the VOD from Twitch. That's a yellow card. Yeah, that's a yellow card. Frack's been booked off that. I'm going to ease off tackles. Oh, what a save from Brat. So I always restream 30,000. Yeah, that's why it looks fucking amazing. So, oh boy. Milner. Sullivan, what a save. Oh, it's fallen to McDonald. Literally with the last kick of the game, they scored. And we're going to draw 1-1. Not if Jones gives the ball away like that. Jesus. Well, Marshall just ushered it out. That's going to be the full-time whistle. He hasn't blown. There he is. There it is. 22 shots, 8 on target, 2 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. We only scored 1. That's a shame. In front of a sold-out crowd. No sweet victory playing this time. That's a shame. But yeah, no, 30,000 is amazing. This is why I always record, by the way, when I actually stream instead of. People always tell me, oh, I just export the VOD from Twitch and then upload that to my VOD channel on YouTube. And I'm like, that is not good because, at least compared to what you can do, because your Twitch VOD is always limited by what you send up to Twitch, right? So like if I'm sending, this stream is sending 5,900 on the visual, 160 on the audio. So I'm sending up, what, 30, I'm sending up 6,060 bit rate. So that's what I'm downloading and then re-uploading to Twitch. Whereas I'm just recording at 24K. So if all of my recordings are going to look miles better quality on YouTube because I'm manually recording them and then uploading them to Twitch. So, uploading them to YouTube. So they just look insanely better. So it's the same reason why the if you watch when I do the Unreal Tournament playthroughs, right? So when I do Unreal Tournament, that makes for terrible quality, and even YouTube will only let you download your VODs at 720p, even the ones we streamed at 2K. Yeah, exactly. So if I go into, it might be under Video Producer, I think, but the videos that I have uploaded to Twitch, right? They look at a far better quality, even on the Twitch side, as a video upload, because they're recorded in however much K I've recorded them in. Like Of course, those are Unreal Tournament VODs, which I do on the spare laptop, and that doesn't have as much disk space, so I only record that at 10,500. But still, that looks way better than just a straight up, the live stream. So, Twitch's quality is just so awful compared to everything else. Burskov hosting Clitheroe. Kilhenny in the 6th minute with a penalty goal started Burskov on their way, and then it was just all them from there. Bengala in the 21st, Reed in the 40th, Carson in the 57th. It was 4-0 Burskov over Clitheroe, who later of which is slide to the bottom of the table, by the way. Burskov with that win are up to 9th. Mossley hosting in Central. Mela absolutely dismissed from play in the 16th minute. Ints down to 10 men. Boone in the 89th would finally make use of it. He would score to give Mossley the win. Mossley are up to 4th into the promotion spots. In Central slide down to, they actually move up to 17th only on goal difference. Lastly, Ramsbottom United hosting Squires Gate. Reed in the 37th, Reed again in the 77th, and Ramsbottom United run out 2-0 victors. They now move up to 5th, and Squires Gate remain in relegation in 15th. 3 games down of our long 34-game season. Post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Jamie Scott, TeamTalk.com. Last match of the promotion table, got to win to get promotion. Go on, Blockbuster. Yeah, it's a real shame. Twitch is slipping. It's an Amazon service. Are we surprised that once Twitch got bought out by a public company, there's in-shitification that goes on? Are we actually, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not surprised. I'm sure you're not either, but it's a shame that it's like clockwork, man. Public company comes in, service gets in-shitified. Always the way. Always the way. Do you have anything to say about the amount of stoppage time added costing your team? We weren't good enough at that stage of the game. Yeah. I certainly don't think he played badly. No. Uh, I can't speak highly enough of him. There we go. That's fine. Dubois. Oh, because they want our players. Yeah, tell them to fuck off. Tell them to fuck off. And shitification, nice way to put it. It's an actual thing. I'm typing to you because I know you're at the ads. There's a whole Wikipedia article on it. There you go. Amazingly. You know what? It's a good thing, by the way. Well, before I get into it, for the Twitch people, that's it on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching episode 213 of CLG FC. We will see you in the next one. Until then, take care.